Come on.
It's live.
Oh,
I
we
see
are
it.
live. Hello, everyone. Greetings. Good afternoon to this amazing Saturday. Welcome to the amazing digital business journey with my sister Ebony, who's going to give us some tips and tricks about this amazing digital business. So, before I continue talking, I'm going to have my sister Ebony introduce herself, and I'm going to also introduce myself after. Sis, tell us, who are
Right.
you?
Right. Okay. So, right. Happy Saturday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Ebony. I am a nurse entrepreneur. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, and I live in San Antonio, Texas. I've been here for 12 years working as a nurse and now digital business owner for the past year. Actually, last month made my 1 year anniversary. I'm married. I have 3 adult children and I have 3 grandchildren and 1 fur baby.
Ooh, wow, sis. Wow, that's amazing. And greetings, everyone. Once again, my name is Crystal. I'm the face of McKeck Digital Consulting. I am a mother, daughter, sister, a wife to an amazing husband, and I have 4 amazing children. And I am also a registered nurse turned digital business owner. The goal of this meeting today is just to give you guys some inspiration about what digital entrepreneurship can do for you. So, by that being said, I'm going to jump right into it, my dear sister Ebony. Tell
Okay.
us, what made you want to start a digital business?
So, what made me want to start, which was a surprise to me, when I moved to Texas, me being the baby, I knew I was going to move here anyways. Once I got done with nursing school, within that first year, because I passed the NCLEX January 2014, by December, my mother was deathly ill. Um, she was on a new journey with her kidney disease. My mom went back and forth between hemodialysis, peritoneal dialysis before she um, came to terms with her sickness and she decided she wanted to get a kidney transplant. COVID came, slowed everything down. When we was getting ready to head to Houston so that my daughter could give my mother a kidney, my mother developed peritonitis. And within like 6.5, 7 months later, sadly, my mom passed away. I initially was in a depression and didn't realize towards the end, probably like December of 2023, I was talking to my husband, the things that my mama and I had this, we was making plans that when she gets her kidney transplant, when she's able to start traveling, we're going to go to the Bahamas, we're going to do this, we're going to relocate to the Bahamas, come back to the States so that she can, have her kidney doctor follow-ups and they was going to, follow her and all of this. We didn't get to do that. So I told my husband, I said, I still want to do that. I still want to be able to live, but I did not want to be attached to a brick and mortar. If you don't go to work, you don't make money. So I started doing research online, trying to figure out how I could work from home. And I was thinking it was just going to be like maybe a nursing job remotely. Had no idea that it was going to be within the digital space. Came across my mentor's ad. She was a registered nurse, had a full-time and a part-time job, was on maternity leave, and watching her ad and listening to her story, it resonated within me. Although I wasn't on maternity leave, I was on a different journey, but just how she was able to make her side hustle her main hustle, I was intrigued. So just like how you see your website and my website, I clicked on hers, saw the 90-minute webinar, and then that was it. From there, I have not looked back. So that's initially what got me into this digital business space. So what about
Wow. What got me in here? I was tired of clocking in, clocking out, and looking at my paycheck, and it was never enough. Um, or when the paycheck looks good, definitely you know that you have put in those hours, 12,
you?
16 hours. Um, as nurses, if you don't do over 40 hours, your check doesn't look the best. For some people, it might look good. Okay. I mean, it's
Right.
respectful. Um, but for nurses, if you don't put in those 12, 16 hours, because it's all about the hours and the time and a half, your check
Mhm.
don't look good. Now, when it does look good, what happens? You are sacrificing that time with your children.
Yep.
My husband and me, we became roommates. Okay. When I'm
Mhm.
coming in, he's leaving. When he's coming in, I'm leaving.
Right.
Um, there was no conversations other than good morning or good night. My family didn't get the best of me. I was always tired, sleep deprived, irritable, drained because you're giving all your best to your clients or your patients
Mhm.
out in the community, which I love doing, but it takes a toll. You're missing out on precious moments with your children because I do have different ranges of kids from the 24-year-old down to the 9-year-old. They all need me because my husband need me, my mama need me. So they needed me. And I'm like, who's doing the homework? Who's going to tutorials? Who's going to,
Mhm.
basketball practice, soccer practice? What does
Mhm.
that look like? And of course, your marriage is, being affected by it. The money's coming in, but you're losing out.
Mhm.
So I there was a time I became depressed, and I used to always ask my husband, like, is this it? Did I go to school to get student loans to just to be clocking in? And when
Mhm.
the money comes in, I'm always at work. I'm always missing appointments for my kids, doctor's appointments, my appointments to see the doctor because I gotta go take care of Sarah, John, and Sally. Like, how long
Mhm.
would this be? So when I came across this amazing ad, yes, I will not lie to you. I was skeptical, sis. It took me some time, but I finally watched the ad and I watched the information session, which is a webinar. And I said, you know what? We have to take a chance and see where life will lead us. And 8 months later, this is me sharing my journey and meeting amazing people like you. And I'm so thankful and blessed that I did take that leap of faith to find out what this business was about. And so,
Mhm.
with that being said,
Mhm.
sis, my next question to you would be is how has having your own digital business impact you and your family?
Well, it was a hard learning curve in the beginning because this had nothing to do with head to toe assessments. This had nothing to do with passing medications. The only background that I've had for 28 years in total was healthcare. I've never even worked at a grocery store, so this was completely, just selling yourself, sharing your story. That's not what I was used to doing. I'm used to listening to my patients, listening to the doctor, listening to the other nurses, the pharmacists, nurse practitioners, whatever. And so this was a hard learning curve in the beginning, but it got my wheels to turning. So I had to, even when I was a medical assistant, I wore multiple hats. I was able to do multiple things, be it specimen processing if I worked in a laboratory, EKGs, microbiology, Planned Parenthood. I worked for two heart and lung surgeons. I was their medical assistant in the office and in the OR. So I looked at it like that. Like, how can this one big engine help me to split it into multiple different things? And so that's how I started looking at it. I realized how much money people make online, how you use your social media as leverage, how you're able to extend your reach and connect with people that's not in your immediate city, state, country, things like that. And then being able to tell my family about it. Because just like you said about being skeptical, my husband was more skeptical than I was. I had already connected with my coach. I was under a trance. I don't know what you want to call it, but it just to see another nurse be able to bring in her annual income monthly. Yeah, it was work to be done. We work hard, so I wasn't afraid of hard work. It was just convincing him. But as he saw the trainings, because he would look over my shoulder, the times when he was at home, but he was learning as well. But then actually implementing it. So showing my family that there was a community of people doing the exact same thing. We're not, a family of, however many, 100,000 people doing 100,000 different things. Like, no, we was all learning the same blueprint. It was proven. I didn't have to get the research department together. I didn't have to get the IT team together. I didn't have to do all of that. They did it, and they're showing you this blueprint. So that was what, started to change my life and my family's lives, because then I started thinking, and then I was like a hustler, like, okay, what else can I do? How else can I use these tools in another area to create another stream of income? But then how can I share it with people? So that's initially how it laid the foundation, was opening my eyes. Once I got past that learning curve, it was all good from there.
Now, with that being said, what would you tell someone that will say, "Oh, I don't have experience. I'm not tech savvy. I have a skeptical wife or a skeptical husband. I don't like social media. How will I be successful if I have all these barriers? Why would I want to, join this business?" What would you tell someone like that?
It's common to feel that way. It's common to have those apprehensions. It's normal. It's human to have those feelings, but you can overcome it if your desire, like how you were saying when we was talking before we went live, your faith is bigger than your fear. The trainings are there. The how-tos, the blueprint, the steps are there. The more you learn, and I'll say this for me personally, the more I learned, the more I wanted to learn. Once I started implementing it, I became more confident, and it encouraged me to keep going. So tech savvy, absolutely not. I am not tech savvy. But I think you have to change your mindset. Stop being so negative. Stop, as we say, shoot yourself in the foot. Stop blocking your blessings. You have to believe in yourself and talk to yourself and start thinking and embracing what you want for your family. It can be done. Because I think about it. When we was in grade school, I don't know about everybody else, but I know going to school in New York, we had computer lab. So, you know what I mean? There's so many ways. Yeah, you're exposed to it. Your cell phone is a computer. Like, people don't realize how much they have at their fingertips when they look at the whole picture. But if you take it piece by piece and realize, usually our cars are smart cars, our homes are smart homes. Like, you're using computers anyway when you're at work in your position. The majority of us, if not 100% of us, if we have a secular job, you're using computers. It's just how you're using it. You're trained to use it for your job, but be willing to get trained to use those skills in a different way. If you can follow instructions, if you can watch a video and then do it, if you're able to, put your pride aside and ask for help and be willing to accept it and do it, you'll be able to. It's tough in the beginning, yes, but it won't always be like that. Just like a baby learning how to walk. They crawling and they stand up and they wait. The legs are wobbly. They take a step and fall, or they get scared. But after a while, the kid is running through the house. It'll be the same way with you. It's rough in the beginning, but you can absolutely.
Now, if you have someone who is watching and they would ask you, what are some of the benefits of starting a digital business? What would you say, sis?
Ooh, just the list goes on and on. One benefit, the ability to be your own boss, the ability to make money. And when you see that those deposits come in, or being able to positively impact somebody, being able to work from anywhere in the world as long as you have your Wi-Fi, being able to, like you said, instead of passing your husband through the door, being home to open up that door when he comes home. You know what I mean? Being able to sit down. Me and my husband now, we have so many shows that we get to catch up on, because time that we would normally spend apart, now we're spending together. We taking naps together. Not only do we sleep together, but during the day, he in his recliner, I'm in mine. And it's just, so there's so many benefits, and you can have this digital business, this online business, be what you need it to be for your family. Someone else might not need that, but it's a way to pay off extra bills. You may still have your your full-time job. I'm not saying quit your job and just jump right into this online business and learn how to do this and work it. No, you have to be practical, you have to be sensible, you have to be smart. But when you have extra income coming in that you're earning on your own, you're getting that 1099, using your social security number, growing into an LLC or whatever it is you want it to be, but then you could back away from the brick and mortar. That's another benefit. And it's just seeing you grow and being able to share your story. I used to be so nervous in front of the camera, you know what I mean? But as you do it, you become more and more comfortable. You meet dope people like yourself, other business minded individuals that just want to be able to spend more time with their family. And it's so many benefits. Like I could go on and on, but those are the first ones that just like immediately come to my mind that I would always share.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. And just to piggyback off of anybody who um you said some really amazing major key points. Definitely. You're getting your time freedom to do the things that are most meaningful for you.
Mhm.
That is the major key. Um, a huge benefit definitely is you do have an amazing video based online training that you
Mhm.
can, access anytime at your, at your convenience, of course. Um, you're learning high income skills
Mhm.
using just that video based training alone. You talked about the growth. Definitely, the growth and development is huge,
Right.
is massive. And
Mhm.
with that being said, tell me, what type of qualities do you think, or let me say this, let me make it simple. Is this business for anybody? Do you think?
Yes. Yes. And I'll tell you, we was talking about this. So it's international. So people think you've got Africa, you've got Asia, you've got Canada, you've got the what UK. I mean, it's Australia. It's so many different areas of people, different time zones, completely opposite. You know what I mean? An hour ahead, an hour behind, 2 hours ahead. It's so many different complexions and faces and accents and dialects, and we're all in the same business. We're all in the same company, and it's just I love it. I'm from New
Yeah,
York originally, so I'm used to being in a big melting pot. I
right.
don't like people separating themselves and segregating themselves. I like when everybody come together. So seeing that this business is international, and then you do the trainings, even the what do you call it? Like when it's not live, the
The
um,
replay.
the replays, and you see all of the different faces. I absolutely love that. And we all have the one thing in common is family, business, and then you see how this one business, this one avenue has impacted so many different lives. So it's not just for me, it's for you. It's for each and every person that happens to see this, whether you see it live, whether you see it in the replay.
That's
Picture
right.
yourself in one of those little boxes sharing your story of how you was able to change your life. So I love that. International, I think that says it all.
That's right. That's right. And sis, but you know what? I'm gonna rebuke that a little bit. And
What?
if you ask me why, I'm gonna rebuke that and say it's not for everybody. I'm gonna highlight the people that it's not for.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna
Okay. Who
I'm
is
gonna
not
highlight
for?
it. It's not for the people who are they're not willing to invest in themselves.
Okay.
It's not for the people who are looking for a get rich quick scheme, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not. If you're looking for overnight success, no,
Mm-hmm.
it's not for you.
Nope.
If you are that person that you don't want to invest your time, your energy, your resources into your business, it's not for you, respectfully.
Mm-hmm.
Um, definitely is global, but
Mm-hmm.
you do really well and you thrive well and you get the maximum success and benefits when you come in here with an open mind. I don't care if you're a doctor, lawyer, nurse, I don't care if you're a janitor, maintenance, school bus driver. Have that open mind to want to build your mindset and have the spirit of wanting to grow and learn and come out your comfort zone. You can do amazing things in this business. Now, if you come in here and say, "Well, I'm a doctor, I'm a neurosurgeon, and I know everything, and I'm an IT background," and that's not going to work, because in this amazing business, there's so many things that you learn. And yes, some of your background experience, if you are in the IT world or if you're a tech savvy person, can definitely help you propel forward. But there's still so many other things that you can learn from in this amazing business. To piggyback off of what you said to earlier, this business, all you really require is just the willingness to learn, have reliable Wi-Fi, definitely. Like
Reliable.
very reliable. Have your laptop and your phone, because you could take your business anywhere you want, anytime. So if you want to run your business on a resort, if you want to run it in your bed, in your
Yes.
dining room, in your office, it's portable. It's a business in a box. Okay. You can run it parallel with your current job. How do you do so? Because there's a beautiful system. Sis, what is that system that we call that it allows you to make money when you're sleeping? What's that business called, sis?
Automated.
System. You know that system that you're able to, it gets your business to run parallel with your job. So even when you're working, or you're pursuing your career, your business is still running in the background because of a tested and proven system called automation.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Yep.
business is amazing. You are not building funnels or landing pages or your website page. You're not doing any of that. You're just tapping into your business every day. You show up. You make your presence known on social media so that
Mm-hmm.
you can show other individuals how you can help them by starting their own digital business. Not just
Yes.
you only helping them, but what the business can do for them and how it really creates them freedom. And when I
Mhm.
say freedom, meaning time freedom, financial freedom, where you are not waiting for your paycheck to determine
Right.
what your income looks like, where
Mm-hmm.
your days are not dictated by your career or your job. You don't have to worry about any of that with this amazing business. And sis, it comes with a mentor. You have a coach. And my
Yes.
sister talked about this amazing global community that you meet so many like-minded people who are definitely, they are doing what you are doing, and some are even excuse me, they're
Mm-hmm.
where you want to be, where they're
Mm-hmm.
making 7, 8 figures. You get to connect with them, and you, by connecting with these people with this growth mindset, um, it definitely enables you to make your business more successful because you're
Yes.
sharing techniques, tips, and strategies on how to make your business successful. And
Yes.
so, with that being said,
Mm-hmm.
where do you see yourself in the next 2 years in your business? Where do you see yourself?
Retired from being a nurse full time and working my business, growing my own team. I see me on stages with my little headset, my cute little pants outfit, sharing my story
That's
and how
right.
this business has helped me to credit score over 800, 900.
Woo! Good one. Good one.
Student loans paid for. Uncle Sam is not on my back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just showing people how they can make this business their own to accomplish what they need for themselves,
Amen.
regardless. I mean, I want to be in an RV. I want to be traveling the world, have Wi-Fi on the motorhome so that I can go live and I can share God's beautiful earth with people and let them know because of this business, this is what my husband and I are able to do. Even my fur baby going to be traveling. You know what I mean? And just freedoms. I've never felt that before. But that's exactly what I'm, with God's help, God's blessing and grace and Holy Spirit, all of that, I'll be able to do all of that and then some, and then to be able to share this with others and then watch the smiles on other people's faces. Because being a nurse is not just in the hospital, it's not just doing home health, private duty, clinics, urgent cares, but lifestyle, you know what I mean? Helping you live a happier, healthier life and having that extra income coming in. Believe me, it relieves a lot of stress. If people had enough money to pay their bills, that would alleviate a lot of problems. And so being able to be that tool, that avenue to help people to see that, you know, you can do the same thing. And this is what you have to do. This is what you can do, and this is what you will do. So that's where I see myself in 2 years, 2 years tops. Absolutely. What about you?
In that order, sis. Where do I see myself? Just impacting people, taking what I do as a nurse, in the community as a case manager. I see how I impact people. I know sometimes I walk in there and they're ready, like they're ready to pull out my wig sometimes and chew me up. When I'm walking out, I leave them with a smile on their face, and I, just because I'm listening to them most of the time, and that is what I want to accomplish in my business, being able to impact the masses, not just in my community or locally, but this business enables me to impact people, families, men or women, single or married, doesn't matter, globally, where I'm able to show them that there is a way to create financial growth and independence. There is a way where you can live life on your own terms by turning your dreams into reality, because this business, it will enable people to live the life that they feel like they deserve and envision. Just that giving back, it's an amazing feeling knowing that you've impacted people. And that's why I see myself talking, telling people my story, impacting people, growing a huge team. Of course, the commission will always be there, where the income will be there, definitely. But just, I feel fulfilled knowing that I'm able to impact people, and make a difference. That is that's huge for me. And I think I always correlate that nursing component, where you want to be able to, you can't save everybody.
Right.
You want to be able to at least impact one person every day, one person at least. It's such an amazing feeling.
Yes.
And with that,
beautiful. I love it. Yes, I love it.
And with that being said, sis, tell people a little bit now where they can find you if they want to sign up and know more about this business. What does that look like?
Right. So the beautiful thing about this business is we all get our own, we get our own website. It's your business, so it's legitimate. So for me personally, if I resonate within you, Ebony Digital Group is where you can find me, and my website is there, www.ebonydigitalgroup.com. And then my girl Crystal has her website.
I am at www.mckechdirect.com. The whole purpose of this, like I said, once again, is just, if you resonate with any of us on this platform, that's the whole point, and make you understand that this business is doing amazing things for everyday people. It doesn't matter your nationality. It doesn't matter if you're a neurosurgeon or you're, like I said, the bus driver. It's impacting people. And if you can see something through one of us on this platform that can inspire you to say, I want to take a leap of faith, I want to know what this business is about, come on in. We are here to embrace you and welcome you, definitely, through the journey. And of course, we want you to do your due diligence. Okay. Take your time, do your research, do your information findings to see also. And before I sign out, sis, what would you say to someone that says this is fake, this is a scam, or this is what do they call it, MLM, whatever that
is? Right. That
most say to someone like that?
Absolutely not. That was something that I was looking into as well. This is a legit business. 100% profit goes to you and your household. And again, once they go through just the free webinar, you see already the information that you're being taught or that's being shared with you. You'll see for yourself that this is not the setup. The model, the business model is nothing like multi-level. There's no pyramid schemes. The company has been around well over 50 years. It's an international business. And I believe we're the only one that's set up like this. There's others, but we're the only one that's set up the way we're set up. And there's certain things that you learn once you go through the training where you'll see they show improve. There's no rock left unturned, but it's absolutely not. And if it was, I wouldn't be in it. And I say, first of all, like me and you have a lot in common. We're both nurses, so background checks, we have to keep our nose clean. You know what I mean? And so you can't.
That's
Yeah, I
right.
mean, it's legit. So our first main business is being nurses and helping the community, and we have a clean background that carries on into this business. So I'll say anything that I'm a part of is 100% legit,
That's
no
right.
scam, no scheme. And I've been going a year strong. And as long as I have breath in my lungs, I will continue to talk about this business and share this opportunity with everyone that's listening.
Amen. Well
Mhm.
said,
Yes.
sis. Well said. She said it all. She said it all. And for those who don't know, you do pay taxes. Okay. You should.
Unfortunately,
You
yes.
do pay Uncle Sam. Okay. So
That's
that's how
1099.
authentic. That's how authentic and legit this business is. I want to
Mhm.
first and foremost thank anybody who is watching, or for the ones who catch the replay. Thank
Yes.
you. And biggest and huge kudos and hugs and kisses to my sister Ebony for taking the
Right.
time to
Thank
share
you
her
so much.
story and her journey, and for inspiring people that will come and watch this replay. It has been so delightful, sis. I appreciate
Yes,
you.
it
And
has been, and
thank
I'll say I love my sisters in nursing, so I love that fact that we have that in common, and I would be forever grateful if we can continue to do this and reach as many people as possible. And I say, if who's ever watching this, if it's live, if it's the replay, if you guys could comment and let us know where you're catching us from, where you're tuning in, and if it's live, if it's the replay, and if you have any questions, you can reach out to either one of us, and we're both doing the same business. So we're a family, but then you have two other faces that can help get you started and get you on the right track. So please reach out. Don't stay quiet.
Send us DMs, whatever that looks like. Reach out. We are here within reach. Sis,
Yes.
you are so amazing.
Thank you.
Prosperity
You
and
as well.
abundance is in your favor in Jesus' name. And thank you again.
Amen.
Saturday. Take care. Bye.
Bye, bye, guys.